Before, stories lived in books, whispered around campfires. Now they haunt the digital world. Forums and chat rooms become breeding grounds for terror, shared stories, urban legends reborn. This is the rise of internet horror. A new generation embraces fear. Young horror fan. The digital age ushered in a new era of storytelling. No longer confined to physical pages, horror found a home in the ethereal realm of cyberspace. Anonymity became its own character. Anyone could be a storyteller. Anyone could be the monster lurking in the digital shadows. The lines between reality and fiction blur. Creepypastas, these digital campfire tales, spread like wildfire. They prey on our deepest fears. The unknown, the uncanny, reflected back at us from the cold, glowing screen. The internet became a haunted house with endless corridors of fear. The term itself sends shivers down your spine. Creepypasta, a corrupted file, a digital ghost story copied and pasted across the internet. Its origins are shrouded in mystery. A product of the collective unconscious of the internet age. Spanish horror expert. Some whisper it began on 4chan's paranormal board. Others claim it was born on Something Awful. Regardless of its genesis, creepypasta quickly gained traction. Short, easily digestible snippets of horror, perfect for the digital generation with shorter attention spans. Urban legends for the internet age. They spread through forums, emails and message boards. Each retelling added a new layer of fear. Spanish horror expert. The beauty of creepypasta lies in its collaborative nature. Anyone can contribute. Anyone can add their own twist. This constant evolution keeps the stories fresh, alive. They become living nightmares, constantly mutating, defying any attempt at categorization. The internet became a breeding ground for terror. From the digital ether emerged icons of horror. Slender Man, a faceless entity in a black suit, a creature born on the Something Awful forums. He quickly escaped the confines of the internet. He became a symbol of internet horror itself. Pacific Northwest enthusiast. Slender Man's story resonated with a generation raised on the internet. He represented the unknown, the lurking dangers of the digital world. His image, often grainy and unsettling, became synonymous with internet horror. He was the boogeyman of the digital age. Other creatures followed. Jeff the Killer, with his chilling smile and blood-stained hoodie. Ben Drowned, a malevolent spirit trapped within a haunted video game cartridge. These figures transcended the digital realm. They became urban legends for the 21st century. Their stories whispered in hushed tones around computer screens. The written word is powerful, but when paired with a haunting voice, it transcends the page. Creepypasta narrators became the storytellers of the digital age. Their voices, often laced with dread and whispered intimacy, brought the horror to life. Russian horror critic Mr. Nightmare, with his soothing yet unsettling tone, became a legend in the community. His narration of classic creepypastas like the Russian sleep experiment sent chills down spines worldwide. Other narrators emerged, each with their unique style. Some embraced a theatrical approach, while others opted for a more intimate campfire-style delivery. These narrators became integral to the creepypasta experience. They provided a voice to the voiceless. They amplified the fear, drawing listeners into the dark heart of these digital tales. They became modern-day bards, weaving tales of terror for a generation glued to their screens. Section 5. The evolution of terror classic versus contemporary creepypasta. The landscape of creepypasta is constantly shifting. Early tales, often rough around the edges, relied heavily on shock value. They were often short, visceral, and designed to unsettle. Stories like Jeff the Killer and Smile Dog exemplify this early style.
Contemporary creepypastas are often more nuanced. They delve deeper into psychological horror, exploring themes of isolation, paranoia, and the fragility of the human psyche. Stories like The Backrooms and the SCP Foundation showcase this evolution. The rise of multimedia storytelling has also impacted the genre. Found footage narratives like Marble Hornets and Tribe 12 blur the lines between fiction and reality. They tap into our primal fear of the unknown, leaving audiences questioning what is real and what is a figment of the internet's dark imagination.
Section 6. a community forged in fear, shared experiences and shaping narratives. At its heart, creepypasta is a community-driven phenomenon. Fans gather on forums, subreddits and Discord servers to discuss, dissect and share their favorite stories. This collective engagement shapes the genre, influencing the creation and evolution of these digital nightmares.
Fan theories and interpretations often add new layers of depth and horror to existing narratives. The collective imagination of the community breathes new life into these stories, keeping them relevant and terrifying. This collaborative aspect is what sets creepypasta apart from traditional horror. It's a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving with each new retelling, each new interpretation.
The community also plays a crucial role in separating fact from fiction. In an age of misinformation, it's all too easy for these digital tales to bleed into reality. The creepypasta community acts as a grounding force, reminding each other that these stories, while terrifying, are ultimately works of fiction.
Section 7. Beyond the Screen. Creepypasta's influence on modern horror. The influence of creepypasta extends far beyond the digital realm. It has seeped into mainstream media, inspiring films, video games, and even literature.
The found-footage horror genre owes a debt to the likes of Marble Hornets and Everyman Hybrid.
Video games like Slender the 8 Pages and Bendy and the Ink Machine draw heavily from creepypasta aesthetics and narratives. Even established horror authors like Stephen King have acknowledged the influence of internet horror on their work.
The tropes and themes prevalent in creepypasta, such as the fear of technology, the breakdown of reality, and the power of suggestion, have become staples of modern horror. Whether consciously or unconsciously, creators across various mediums have been influenced by the unsettling power of these digital nightmares.
Section 8. The Unsettling Allure. Why We Crave the Darkness. Why are we drawn to these stories? Why do we seek out the shadows, the things that go bump in the night, even in the digital world?
Perhaps it's the thrill of the unknown, the adrenaline rush of fear, or maybe it's a way to confront our deepest fears in a safe, controlled environment.
Creepypastas tap into our primal instincts, the fear of the dark, the instinct to avoid danger. But they also allow us to explore these fears from a safe distance. We can confront the monsters in our minds without ever leaving the comfort of our homes.
There's also a sense of community in shared fear. We gather around these digital campfires, sharing stories and experiences. It's a way to connect with others who understand the allure of the macabre. In a world that often feels isolating, these shared experiences can be strangely comforting.
Section 9. A Legacy of Fear. Creepypasta's Enduring Impact. Creepypasta is more than just a passing fad. It's a cultural phenomenon that has left an indelible mark on the horror genre. It has democratized storytelling, empowering anyone with an internet connection to share their nightmares with the world.
It has given rise to new icons of horror, creatures that haunt our nightmares and fuel our imaginations. It has fostered a vibrant community of creators and fans who share a passion for the macabre.
The legacy of creepypasta is one of fear, innovation, and the enduring power of storytelling in the digital age. Even as technology advances and the internet evolves, the stories will remain. They will continue to be shared, reinterpreted, and reimagined for new generations of horror enthusiasts.
The digital campfire will continue to burn, fueled by our collective fascination with the darkness within ourselves and the world around us.
Section 10. Into the Abyss. The future of digital horror. The future of creepypasta is as vast and unpredictable as the internet itself. As technology advances, so too will the ways in which these stories are told and experienced. Virtual reality, augmented reality, and other immersive technologies offer new avenues for horror to seep into our lives.
Imagine stepping into the world of your favorite creepypasta, feeling the chill down your spine as you navigate the corridors of an abandoned asylum, or come face to face with a digital entity. The lines between reality and fiction will continue to blur, creating truly terrifying experiences.
But beyond the technology, the heart of creepypasta will always lie in the stories themselves. As long as there are people with stories to tell and others who crave the thrill of a good scare, the digital campfire will continue to burn bright. The internet, once a source of wonder and connection, will forever be haunted by the creatures we create.